What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Duntown Show. This is episode 16. What's up, guys? How you doing? We're going to get right into it tonight like we typically do, but if this is your first time joining my podcast, you can go back to episode 1 and you'll get a little bit more detail on who I am and what I'm doing and kind of the whole rigamarandum of the Duntown Show. So go back episode 1, check it out, guys, and then you'll get right into the theme of things. Those of you that are following me and listening and have been cheering and rooting me on, I really, really appreciate it. It keeps me going. Okay, we don't have thousands of followers, but we've got quite a few, and then you guys are real good, and you comment, and you do what you can do to kind of support the show. And quite frankly, I always said I wanted to do this for myself. I always wanted to put a podcast kind of out just to give myself a little bit of like me time for me, research what I want, talk to who I want to talk to, bring things to the show, and kind of just make it what it is. I'm not really looking for a whole lot of approval. Okay, I've got some comments and some things that are, it's like, yeah, I understand. Okay, if I'm putting it out there for you to listen to, I'm putting it out there for you to judge and talk shit and all that, that's fine. I honestly, good for you. But the ones that do support and have shown the love and everything, I appreciate it. All the MGA guys and guys that I run into that I've told about it and have listened to it, a lot of family members and friends, they do seem to enjoy the pod, so that's great, because that's what it's about. It's not, if I am going to put it out and people do happen to listen, I hope it's at least decent, or at least good, because I love it, you know what I'm saying? I have a good time with it. I have a lot of cliches and things that I'll repeat and say a lot, but you know what, that's the whole character of the show. And without a guest, to just take on a show solo, week after week or every other week, couple times a month, whatever it is, it gets a little daunting. It's hard to hold a conversation and just go off notes and continue to bring you guys some sort of a rhythm, a pattern to each show. You kind of know what to expect. So leave in the comments, how we doing, dude? Is this just trash? Is this show just trash? I hope we make it on the top 10 trash list. I hope my audio's okay. All right, I'm battling strep throat. Okay, post 4-day weekend, Cinco de Mayo, strep throat action, dude. Okay, let's get right into shop talk, guys. Though, let's get into the show. We typically start with shop talk, and I'm trying to adjust my audio because I tell you what, I sound like I'm running a blender. I'm running a blender in there, guys. We're trying our best, okay? Here we go. Shop talk, let's get into it, guys. If you're in the LA area, i.e. Orange County, does not matter. I know Orange County does the fair as well in Costa Mesa there, but the Los Angeles County Fairgrounds is on and popping right now, guys. It just kicked off this last weekend. If you're going to go out to the LA County Fair, I highly suggest that you make your way up into the forestry department. It's basically the big hillside where they some years do like dinosaurs, or this year they have like an Alice in Wonderland theme as you enter, and then it kind of just goes into their little garden. It's guys cutting wood. It's different stuff, but we actually have our Forerunner, our Outcast Services Forerunner is at the fair right now, guys. It looks great. We dug it out of the backyard, put a fuel pump in it, got it running, put decals on it, put the big tires on it that we talked about from last show. We did everything we said we were going to do, and it looks really cool. It turned out nice. I rented a trailer from U-Haul, car trailer. We hauled it into the fairgrounds, and we got to set up. It was crazy because we're driving through the fairgrounds, and like, dude, they're barely setting up the Ferris wheel. I mean, all the vendors are stocking all of their supplies. The barbecue guys are setting up, and I'm thinking, dude, that was on the 2nd, which I believe was, would that be 5, 4, 3, 2? Yeah, so it was like on Wednesday, I believe, something like that. Well, the fair opened that weekend, and I'm like, damn, dude, they're like in a crunch to put this thing together. Like, I'm hoping they torque the bolts and everything down on these big ass roller coasters that are just sitting there. And we're driving through there, And like you're seeing like Cal Spa, they're setting up, and like these guys with all those barbecue islands. When you're walking the fair and you see like the pool displays and barbecue islands, like dude, they literally go there and build that shit out for the fair. Like it's unbelievable. I thought, oh, maybe they just ship them on flatbeds, you know, and then do some assembly. These guys were cutting wood, cutting countertop, like fitting stuff in, hanging lights, electrical. It's a big deal. I guess some of these vendors start setting up like 30 days before, and here it is crunch time, and they're still setting up some of the biggest rides in the kiddie play area. But if you head out there, you'll see my 4Runner, walk around it, you'll see Outcast Services on the back window. You won't miss it because it's right next to a massive yellow and black rescue vehicle. And then obviously Dwayne's Ram Charger's all lifted. It's right there just in front. So you guys will see it. Head out there, check it out. That's something fun for your family. I'm not sure what the prices are to get in this year. You know, it does seem like everything's going up again, guys. Sorry, I'm battling a little bit of a cold here. I don't know if it's like a 4-day hangover or what it is, but man, we got a little, hopefully it ain't COVID. Shouldn't be. Hope not. Good thing this isn't contagious. Alright. You guys are... Whoa! I saw you reaching for your mask in the glove box, dude. Chill, brother. Garden truck's out. It's ready. It's done. I put a brand new window in it today. The radio works. The door panels are a little rough. I mean, the paint's beat up. But it's a runner, dude. 22R, carb-rated, stick shift. Decent clutch, good tires. All in all, it's a pretty good truck. I gotta pay a little back registration and get that puppy dialed, but it'll be going up for sale probably by depends on how the paperwork goes, dude. We're going into the weekend, so probably middle of next week it'll be on offer up, ready to rock and roll. We finished a few more builds down at the shop in Chino. Roll cage got completed. That truck went home. Another truck's rear suspension finally got done after doing all the front suspension. It's done. A 51 Chevy pickup, or actually a GMC, got lowered to the ground. That got done while I wasn't there. So Dwayne's just out there grinding, dude, whether I'm there or not. Dude's a good guy. He works real hard. He gets shit done. He's like me, dude. Like, I'll bring in a truck, and people always think I have like 3 or 4 people working with me, dude. They'll be like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll bring it down, let you guys take care of it. And hey, dude, which one of your guys does welding? And I'm like, dude, I do everything. And they're always like, what, you do it all? I'm like, yeah. That's why I'll say, oh, it's only going to take me maybe this many hours, but it'll take like this many days. Like, meaning I'm only going to charge you, say, this much, but if it takes me longer, it's just because it's just me. So that's kind of part of it too. But yeah, he's a lot like that. And then we got a lot of shop tooling's gonna have to come up, guys. We're having a real problem with our CNC machine. We were doing okay, and come to find out, the issue that we're having, dude, is air pressure. We have a real hard lack of air pressure for some reason. We just can't seem to sustain enough air pressure throughout a cut without it starting to fizzle out. So what do? We have a big compressor here, but it requires a 220 plug. We got a 220 plug on the plasma cutter, so we can't run both. It's a long story short, guys. So CNC right now is on a minor delay. The new compressor is going to take a little bit of research, because I've already spent too much money on compressors and stuff for here. I have 2 badass compressors, and they're still just not capable, so it's time to go industrial. So maybe we'll sell the gardening truck, put a little money towards it, and see if we can get CNC to be 100% this summer, and really dive into the holiday season with that up and running. More shop tooling is coming. You guys could probably give a shit less about anything else to do with the shop. And now that you're done fast forwarding, we are going to get to the keeper sweep segment. All right. I just got back from a rager in Bullhead City, dude. Just fucking absolute blast. Airbnb house with the pool and a spa for my sister's birthday. Her birthday's on May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. And dude, every year we go somewhere different, we tear it up. And we happen to have a really nice spot out there. Like about 33 of us went. big house. That's including the kids. There was plenty of partying for the kids to do as well with the pool and everything. Barbecued a little bit. I'm keeping Bullhead, Arizona. It's river country. Dude, that place is sick. It's booming. You guys want to get a little vacation home? You like the Colorado River? Go to Bullhead City. Check it out. I mean, all the way down from, not quite down to Havasu, but like Topak down in that area, all the way up to Fort Mojave. Beautiful, beautiful. A lot of opportunities out there. Not gonna lie to you, I'm seriously looking into at least getting some sort of a small parcel of that situation. Putting me a nice fifth wheel trailer on there with a couple rattlesnake traps, dude. We can make belts and shit, huh? Could you imagine? No, I just don't want to get bit by the fucking thing. But besides the rattlesnakes, great city, dude. I'm keeping Bullhead, Arizona. I'm keeping that whole river country all the way down. And you know what? You could go all the way through Havasu, all the way down to Parker. It's the same thing. It is absolutely beautiful year round. Yeah, it gets hot, dude. Okay, it does. Okay? But like me, I like to weld and build shit and be outdoors anyway. You know, there's the... what's the name of the country club out there? You can pass by it when you're out there running up and down, and it's up in the hills, and it's a full-blown golf country club. It's absolutely beautiful, dude, year round. It'll be 120 out there, and it's plush. It's like a palm desert course. I agree with you. Thank you. All right. God, you really got to watch these on YouTube. Well, fuck, dude, if you would release it. You released a show on Spotify last week or a week and a half, and then ghosted us. The YouTube followers were like, wait, what? And then by the time it came out on YouTube, if you didn't already listen to it on Spotify, it was like, dude, what the shit, bruh? What the shit, man? So I apologize, guys. We're working on it, dude. Okay, it's a one-man show. It's a one-man operation, but we're here for the passion. We're keeping Bullhead, Arizona. Are you guys even ready to get into sports talk, dude? I need to sip off this Miller Lite. I want to get into sports talk tonight. Okay, I'm trying to battle this cold, but it says if you take the cold medicine, you can't have any alcoholic beverages or drinks or beers or whatever with it, which is totally fine. So today, just for the podcast, I took a fucking leave of absence in my medicine for my cold and my sinuses here, guys, for you. So we can have a little Miller Lite on the show. Because I don't know if you see my mascot back here or not, but he's going to be on the show in a little bit. And we're going to talk a little bit about why this guy is standing here, okay? I tell you what, that's not a bad beer at all. Let's get into a little bit of boxing, guys. Seriously, sports talk's going to kick off right here. And you know what? I'll be 100% honest with you. Canelo wins. All right, did you guys watch that Manguea fight? It was a good fight, dude. It was a good fight. I think it was like the 6th round. Canelo gave him a little... Done, dude. Woo! He kind of phased him and he backed out. He's like, you know, let him get up. Come on. A ver, mijo. Ven, mijo, ven. And no, he just continued to fucking lay the putazos, dude. And you know what? Shout out Canelo, man. He's just repetitive. He's good at what he does. And you know what? All the little bit of banter with him and Mr. Cocaine Nose over there, Big Eyes De La Hoya, Golden Boy, big nuggets of cocaine all over the place. Come on, dude. This is a child show. Canelo wins, guys, over Jaime Manguea. It was a great fight. We watched the whole thing there at the Airbnb at the house. Rager, dude. After being on the lake all day, came in, took a quick shower. You know what I'm saying? It was on and popping, dude. Kids are running ape shit. We're fucking ready to rock and roll. From there, we headed to the casino, and we'll get into that in a little bit because that was interesting. What do you guys think about the Jake Paul Tyson fight? Now, I know we talked about this a couple of weeks ago, but I'm ready to start kind of getting ready. July 20th, it's a Saturday, So we're going to start pumping it up now, okay? We're going to start selling tickets now. Speaking of selling tickets, they're saying they're going to fill an 80,000-seat arena at the Dallas Cowboys AT&T Stadium. Could you imagine that shit? 80,000 people going to watch a fight that just got deemed professional, dude. They're using, what, 14-ounce gloves? 14-ounce gloves, dude. That's insane. It's going to look like, remember, what was it, Super Mario? Where you had to fight Bowser. They had I think they did like the Mario boxing game or some shit. It was pretty good. Yeah, that one was fun. Unconditional, guys. It's going to be an 8-round fight, 2 minutes per round, 14-ounce gloves, and you know what? It's going to sell out. It's going to be a jam-packed Chingus Dominguez. You know, Tyson, he's 58 years old. Jake Paul's 27. Tyson's got 50 wins, 6 losses, 44 knockouts, where Jake Paul sits at 9 wins, 1 loss, and 6 KOs at only 27 years old. But even if you doubled his age, he's like incrementally below Mike Tyson, dude. All right. If you guys want Tyson, you can go ahead and bet on Tyson. If you want Jake Paul, you can bet on Jake Paul. Jake Paul, though, is right now on the highest. The most you're gonna have to pay on Jake Paul, just as it sits, dude, he's so favored, is minus 260. So that means you gotta bet $260 to win 100. But on Tyson's plus 200, every 100 you bet, you win 200. So if you want to bet some money on Tyson, you can pick your gambling website and agree to the terms and hopefully gamble responsibly, because we're going to kind of go over a lot of odds in this episode. This is a little bit of a gambler's episode. I hope you guys like to play a little something here. We're going to get into a little bit. So there you go, guys. That's the Jake Paul Tyson fight. It's coming up. We're going to keep tracking it. All right, we're going to keep tracking it. Speaking of tracking it, the team tracker now. We do have the team tracker going for MLB, but it's really starting to reel, guys. But we're going to follow it. You know what? We said we'd do it from the start. I could have picked other teams, but the Angels, 14-23. They're .378. They're going into the Royals series. I think they even had a game today. We're going into Friday. This is Thursday night. So if you're listening here on Friday, thanks for tuning in. We are going to get into some current PGA that will coordinate, but we were unable to track the Angels game going into this episode, as well as the Dodgers. So Angels are reeling. They're like last in their division. They're going into a Royals series. The Dodgers here at 26-13. They're .667. And they're going into a 3-game series against the Padres, and we'll see how that pans out. Dodgers are looking good again, dude, year after year. You know what I'm saying? Different division, different league. I'm not a massive baseball fanatic. I mean, if this was NFL, there'd be no chance we're doing the Saints and someone else tracker. We might do a Saints tracker. We might do a whole fucking Saints segment this year, dude. You guys are going to be so sick of the New Orleans Saints. You're going to be like, fuck, I hope when we play them this week, we kick their ass so that when the Duntown show comes on, he can be crying. Yeah, you'll see. You'll see, dude. We're going to get into that here. Hold on page 56. 6-hour podcast tonight, dude. Hurry up. I got shit to MLB check-in. So Angels are down bad. Dodgers are up looking good. Let's see what happens. Trout's out. Hamstring. I don't know, dude. We lose Ohtani. And I think it just kind of broke Trout's heart. You know? I just... let's get into something a little bit more important. You guys would have probably thought by now that I was a little bit more upset than I am. But you know what? That's why there's been a little bit of a lapse in episodes, is because we're going to go over NBA Finals right now. And I'm content with what I've seen. I personally feel like I know now what I know. And I feel like the Lakers do have a shot. I kind of would like to see maybe... I just wish there was a couple of guys we could either trade or get rid of and bring like one more guy in that could kind of fill a void. Obviously, but it's like it's going to be tough to get rid of D'Lo and tough to get rid of Austin Reeves, which I think might happen. But obviously, Lakers are out, guys, so we're not going to dwell on them. They fired Darvin Ham right away. No word on LeBron James. and who the fuck's going to be the next coach. Apparently his girlfriend on the podcast that he's on is going to be like JJ Redick, dude. Like all due respect, like the podcast is good and all that, but dude, that something about that dude when he came on First Take, when I first learned about JJ Redick, like besides the player and all this shit that he would, like when it just as a person now, fuck, dude, he was like kind of arrogant a little bit. Like, I mean, and maybe he has every right to be. Who the fuck am I, dude? I'm some dude in the garage, screaming into a speaker about shit I probably don't even know about. But at the end of the day, that's what gives me the right to have an opinion. And JJ Redick can go to hell. So anyway, we still don't know who's going to be the next coach of the Lakers. You know what? Fuck, dude. As long as the squad is what it is, they can pretty much just put whoever in there, and I think that's the fear of who would want to be the next coach. Unless you can put somebody in there, go get Coach K. Drag that fucker out of retirement, dude. He hasn't even caught a striper yet, or a sturgeon. He's done. He's sitting over there. Like, get him. Come on, let's go. We need someone aggressive. Someone that LeBron who? Come on, this is what we're going to do, and run it, because that's when guys perform. Because then they're under the pressure under LeBron on the court. They're under pressure by the coach. You know, all the coaching staff's a little bit more amped up. Everything needs to kind of run a little bit more oiled. We weren't even going to get into the Lakers. So right now, finals, guys. What's going on in the NBA Finals? You got Boston versus the Cavs. Okay, Boston's up 1. I think they played today. Again, this is information you can fact check it, because by the time you hear it, there's going to be so many things going on. Some of you guys don't even listen to my show till it's been out for about 6 days, so obviously you're not into sports. Maybe you just like the shop talk segment, huh? I'll bet that's the least favorite part of the entire show. And I'm not bragging about it. I just, like, originally I was going to do a podcast about my shop and my business. I just feel like, all right, well, let's feed a little bit of that into there, because you never do listening. And, you know, it gives me an opportunity to sprinkle a little bit more on that donut for you, bud. So Boston versus Cavs. Boston's up 1. You got the Pacers and the Knicks. Knicks 2-0. That's my pick to go all the way. I want Knicks all the way. That would be fucking cool as hell. I really like Brunson. I'm pretty sure if you follow my pod, you've heard me talk about him. You know, with Julius being out, it was a little sketchy, and they found a way, dude. They clawed their way through. And shout out to them, dude. So that'll be your Eastern, Boston versus the Cavs, Pacers, Knicks. Keep an eye out for that. Oklahoma City, Dallas Mavs. OKC is up 1. Now, I do think the Mavs have it in them. Personally, Luka Doncic is playing a little underrated. I don't know what he's doing. What's going on? I mean, we need a big game. I think tonight he might have had a big game. I didn't get to hear. Fuck, I wish I had that detail for you guys, but you've already looked it up. You've already heard it. You have Instagram. You've seen it all. Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Nuggies. Thank you, God. Minnesota's up 2-0, baby. Let's go. If the fucking Nuggets get clinkety clink clink by the Timberwolves, I'll hang a fucking Timberwolves banner up here, dude. Right there. See it? That'd be cool. You guys want some gambling odds on this? Odds to win the NBA championship right now, dude? Boston's minus 120. So you literally have to bet $120 to win $100. I think you guys know how this already works, but Minnesota's plus 320. You could win a little bit there. Oklahoma City Thunder is plus 600. The New York Knicks, who I've already sprinkled a little bit of sugar on, if you feel me, sugar, plus 1,000. Every $100 you put on the New York Knicks, you win $1,000. Woo, boy, baby, let's go. Hey, whoa! Right now you got the Mavs plus 1,400, Denver plus 1,500. The Pacers, bro. If the Pacers were to go all the way and win it, you'd get $8,000 for every $100 you spit on them. You ain't ready. And if the Cavs were to somehow beat Boston and then go down, beat the Knicks, and go all the way and say beat the Timberwolves, The Cavaliers, for every $100 you put on the Cleveland Cavaliers, you'll win $20,000. It's early in the season. It's early in the finals. Go check it out, guys. All right, those are big numbers. Please gamble responsibly. Check it out. Check your local area for what you can do. And if not, if you can't bet those odds, you can always go do some little player prop parlays over on Prize Picks. Okay, and if you're in an area where you can gamble, check out DraftKings. And if you're in the Nevada area or whatever, I recommend like the Caesars Sportsbook because they're really good as well. NFL news, top 10 draft picks plus the Saints. I warned you. Do not get close to the NFL season, dude. The volcano's starting to smoke. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Hey, don't talk about volcanoes. Because my brother-in-law Ishmael just got back from Hawaii, and I cannot wait to hear how that went, because I know he took my nephews and my niece up to the volcanoes, and I caught a couple of little pictures. You know, he sent me a couple, but he's holding out, dude. He's got the good shit on GoPro or something, so I'm ready to rock and roll with that. So stay tuned for that. Shout out Still Velli and the crew, still golfing. NFL news, guys. So top 10 draft picks plus the Saints. Total picks. Number one, dude, the Bears, we knew it. We kind of knew. But right there at the end, we weren't sure. They kind of started to play that little game where it was like, okay, are they gonna take Caleb Williams? Of course they did. So they took Caleb Williams. Commanders take Jalen Daniels. And you know what I think is really, really unique is Keyshawn Johnson made a good point. He told Jalen Daniels, he goes, look, you didn't go as the number one pick, but you went as the number one pick to the Commanders. So, like, think about it like in the grand scheme of things, when like in the long run, the only time being a number one or number two or three pick even matters is if you continue to succeed in the professional sport you're going into. Otherwise, first pick, right here. I'm the first one to pick my nose, right? And the guy who never picked his nose for, you know what I mean? Like, look at Brock Purdy. I mean, look at some of these guys that are whoop-de-woo, you know, not necessarily all the glitz, the glamour, the nail polish, the lipstick, the new era quarterback, like whoop-de-woo, we're going to incorporate this and that. Good for you guys. So it's a good point that he made, that just because you're not the first pick on somebody else's scale, you're still somebody else's first pick. Moving on from there, the Commanders, obviously Jalen Daniels. The New England Patriots, guys, they went ahead and took a quarterback as well, and Drake May. That's pretty cool. Arizona Cardinals, what'd they do, guys? They went ahead and got a Marvin Harris Jr. as a wide receiver. What a fucking phenomenal player that kid is, dude. Absolutely unbelievable. He might be better than his daddy. Los Angeles Chargers, they're smart. They take an offensive tackle. They go with Joe Alt, and he's a beast. That's a big boy right there. And you know what? There's a lot going on at the Chargers, and I'm getting myself some tickets, and you'll see me in SoFi. All right? Should we do the Saints Charger tracker? Not a chance. Moving on from there, then you had number 6, the Giants took a wide receiver, Malik Nambers. Dude, I butchered that. Malik Neighbors. Check it out. Look it up. I'm terrible with pronunciation, dude. Okay? So the Titans take an offensive tackle, J.C. Latham. So the Titans apparently gearing up for a little bit of offensive backup there, because as a first pick, they must really, really need an offensive tackle down there in Tennessee. The Falcons, they take a quarterback. Unbelievable. Wow. So they come in and they take Michael Penix Jr. Good for them. Take him. Good luck. He seems okay to me. I watched some of his film and some of his highlights. I was so thankful the Saints didn't take Michael Penix Jr., and that could come back to bite me in the ass later. Bears take a wide receiver, Romeo Dunze looks like a fucking phenomenal player. The Bears, they're pretty much building. They're building themselves a little something right here. The Vikings did kind of go ahead and take a quarterback as well with J.J. McCarthy, which good for them. The Saints took an offensive tackle. All right. I'm excited for this guy, dude. Talese Fuaga. I hope that's how you say his name. That was our first pick. Then we took Kool-Aid McKinstry. He looks like a badass cornerback. And then we took quarterback Spencer Rattler. And I'm all about the Rattler. I can't wait for the Rattler. Give me the Rattler, dude. I want the Rattler jersey with the little rattlesnake print, dude. I'm going to make a fucking special hat and shit. I know he's coming in as a rookie. I know he's way down here. Because you got to think, what were we? What were the Saints? Like 14th. So all these other teams passed up Spencer Rattler all the way into our third round. And I'm like, what? But I seen multiple reports where they're like, dude, the Saints might have literally just got like the sleeper pick. Like there was people going round after round like, what are you doing not taking this guy? Some guys say he looks like a knockoff Patrick Mahomes. I say he's about to knock off Patrick Mahomes. Woo! Spencer Rattler for the win, boy. Let's go. We're going to be moving on here, guys. Number one biggest payout plus the 49ers odds. So 49ers are number one to go to the Super Bowl at plus 550. So if you bet $100 on the 49ers right now, that'll win you 550. Dude, every team after that out of all 32 teams goes up from there. So it's literally like, okay, if I spend $3,200, like you could kind of do the math and then split it and pick a few teams. If you go with the Panthers, they're plus 30,000. So that's a tough look, meaning they're probably not going to do much. But if for some reason the Panthers came out and fate would you have had it and you put $100 on the Panthers, you'd win $30,000 at the end of the season. And you know what? That's not bad. Because if you think about it, $30,000, but your team lost, you'd feel pretty good about that season. I think you'd be okay with it. You know what I mean? It's not like you wouldn't go out next season or next round and tee it up and try again. You know what I mean? It's not like that. So yeah, that'll conclude the NFL portion of the program. And golf news, that is, Live Golf. Now, breaking news with Live Golf. Right now, guys, it's actually open season for trading, so guys can trade and do different stuff with that. But not to mention that, I heard a report where Live is actually going to buy out golf courses, and they're going to name them after each team, and they're going to go after like a more traditional team-style sports feel. So like the Dodger Stadium, Angel Stadium, the Vegas Knights, the fucking Canucks, hockey, all the sports do it. Obviously football, that'd be pretty dramatic to not go ahead and throw in there, like say the Saints arena. It's a stadium, dude. It's a fucking arena when you go down there to New Orleans. But so basically Live Golf's trying to get crazy. They want to buy out some courses, so you're gonna have like the Fireball course, and you're going to have all the other courses, other different teams and everybody, and then they'll kind of have like a home field advantage and like theme. I think it'd be cool, dude. Honestly, if they're going to take it to that extent, that quite might be something kind of unique. You know what I mean? Instead of it being an Arnold Palmer design course, it'll be like, no, dude, this is the fucking Crusher's house, brother. And they'll just go out there and bang, baby. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? They have live bands and shit like on every tee box instead of So sorry, dude. Very animated. We're into it tonight. So we're gonna keep moving on here, guys. Look out for that. They're gonna be buying up courses, buying up property. They might even come around and buy up one of our local courses. Could you imagine if we had a Live Golf team's stadium right down here by like the Quake Stadium? Dude, that'd be so trick. I'd probably become full-time Live. Speaking of full-time live, the next live event is June 7th, so they're taking quite a break here, guys, but it's going to be in Houston, so when they do come back, we'll be able to watch it without only being like a 3-hour time difference from the West Coast that we're on. Houston Golf Club, and it's a mid-season trading now open, which means by the 7th of June, things may kind of fluctuate around a little bit. We'll see what happens with that. Honestly, right now, guys, what's live with the PGA is this Wells Fargo thing at Quail Hollow, and quite frankly, North Carolina, and it's absolutely underrated because it's a great showing. We're only into Thursday. I have some player odds here for you, which is real funny. We're just going to run down the first 5. You got Rory McIlroy plus 700, Xander Schauffele plus 1,000, Wyndham Clark plus 1,400, Patrick Cantlay plus 1,800, Max Homa plus 2,000, and Matt Kuchar plus 40,000. Oh, that was okay. So the Matt Kuchar's your max. Like that was the lowest. Like that's the most you could. I'd put 100 on him. Dude, trip out. Max Homa, Xander Schauffele, and Rory McIlroy are all in like the top fucking shit right now as it concluded today on Thursday going into this filming. So if you look at it, they're kind of spot on who they thought was going to perform well at this course. But let's just say Max Homa, my guy, I love Max Homa, or even like a Xander Schauffele, who I'm waiting for him to get one, dude. It's time, bro. Come on, Xander. Xander would win you $1,000 if you bet 100 on him. Hold on, that's LAPD. Hopefully they pass soon. This thing really picks up all the background noise, guys. So if you're hearing that, you're not being chased by the helicopter. If you're listening to this while you're sitting in traffic or whatever, don't be alarmed. It's me. Max Homa could have won you $2,000. So, I mean, that's pretty cool, dude. It was nice to... I was looking at my notes for the show tonight, and I'm looking at the thing. I'm like, oh shit, people are gonna think like, wait, what? Like, damn, I should have released this shit on Monday. Because, like, let's say you didn't look, you might have said, oh, Xander Schauffele, $1,000 for 100? Psh, he's in first. Or he's right there with Rory, because I think Rory birdied the 18th, didn't he? My favorite top 3 courses right now, guys, is number 1 is Yucaipa. Beautiful fucking course, badass restaurant, nice bar. I hope our league would be willing to travel to that course one day to try it because it's that good and it's so accommodating. They would love it. Costa Mesa is 2 and Eagle Glen is 3. My favorite home course right now, obviously I like Whispering Lakes because they're totally redoing it. They're putting in new awnings, vending machines, new ball machines, everything. They're cranking up the music a little bit. I think they're going to try to add a little bit more to the bar. I know they got their beer license back and stuff like that, but I really like Prado. I'm a big Prado guy. They got the 19th hole. It's a great bar, and also the league does go to Prado, which makes it real special. But talking about the league, which is funny you'd mention that because the Bogies for Breakfast show is great. It's the best show out right now on Spotify and on YouTube, and they're basically the guys who run the OCMGA, and that's a huge news segment we typically have here. So it's really nice to be able to support my local chapter buddies and a fellow podcast, as Big Ham is quite the world traveler lately. I'm so excited to see him coming up at the next event, which is May 18th at San Joaquin, and that's an 8 a.m. start, guys. Registration is closed. Judge Judy, baby. It's closed, but you know what's open is the Bogies for Breakfast show, and it's been really nice to kind of... It's almost like I get to hear and hang with the guys a little bit more off the course. Whether it's just Big Ham, I said the guy because sometimes it's just Big Ham, which, hey, what's up, Big Ham, you know. And then a lot of times it's Big Ham and Golden Boy, Kenny, Carl. So they're you know, boom, boom. And then, you know, they have a few of the other guys in. I can't wait to be on the show. You know what, I think I might be on the show after this next event, after the San Joaquin. Okay, because you know what? I really enjoy our tournaments. The last tournament was an absolute bloodbath. The Bastards was an absolute best tournament I've had yet. Without Bigham, there's that little asterisk, but anyhow, you know, because he was over there, dude. He was in Scotland and he was doing some shit, dude. He wasn't far away from Ireland, you know, and that's what brings us to our next segment. We're actually going to talk a little bit about some Irish whiskey, guys. I really do like Jameson. I love Jameson. On the golf course, they always have it. You can make different stuff with it. I've had it with orange juice. I've had it on the rocks. I've had it with soda. I've had it with club soda. I like it as a shot. Personally, I like it as a shot. It's good when you're having like a Guinness, a nitro beer as your beer, but have a shot of Guinness. You get like this weird, you get like all the carbonation that you're not getting with the nitro brew. You're kind of getting it with that. It makes for, it's not, like if you don't like a cigar, drink a Guinness and a shot of Jameson and then like chase it with a little bit of Guinness and you won't have to smoke a cigar and you'll still get that same level of reaction. It's a trip, dude. Call me out on it. Try it. If you say it tastes like shit, well, hey. You know what I'm saying? Out there this weekend in Bullhead, I'm walking through the casino. I'm having a blast, dude. Okay, mind you, I've been partying since the morning, got some shit done, drank my coffee, drank my water. Everybody's happy. We know what the game plan is. You're driving. This guy's doing this. We're all going to go to the lake, take the boat, do all this shit, all this crazy action. By the end of the night, I'm showered. We're after the Canelo fight. I've got a bottle of Proper 12 Jameson Irish whiskey, dude, and it's the apple flavored. And look at, I brought this back where I left it. So there's still a lot in there. Okay, there's still a lot in there, but I'm walking around the casino with the bottle of Proper 12, dude, cheering for Canelo. It was the wildest scene I had ever seen in my entire life. It was a great time. I shout this out because I had only tried this ever in Bullhead. The girl at Upside Down Liquor there said, hey, you know what? You want Proper 12? I want you to try this apple one. And she gave me a shot of Irish apple when I bought a couple of shots of the regular Proper 12, which I really do like. And yes, it is Conor McGregor. I get it. But you know what? I have a little bit of Irish in me. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? He was always one of my favorite fighters. And with everything that was going down and in the moment, just grabbing that bottle and just grabbing it by the neck, dude, and sucking down a little bit of that Irish whiskey, it really made me feel invincible. And it's a good thing that was where it ended, because God knows what could have happened. Everybody sees the teeth that are missing as it is, huh? And let's keep moving here, guys, because that's about it for the night. The game of KENO, though, I do want to go over this real quick. If you guys are going to go to a casino, dude, I'm going to tell you what happened real quick. We're in the casino the first night. We drove in. We got into the rooms, checked in. It's like 11:30 at night. We're staying at the Avi right there. You know, they're selling fireworks in the parking lot. There's no bellhop guy. We're lugging this shit up. I got a pit bull because it's pet friendly. And all I want to do is hit the KENO tables, because a lot of times they have them at the bars. And when you sit at the bar, obviously, you know you gamble and they'll serve you drinks as long as you're gambling. Well, I stuck like a fucking 20 in the machine, dude, and I'm just hitting it. Well, a lot of guys will you can pick up to 10 numbers. A lot of people like to gamble around 6, 7 numbers. I was just doing two numbers, 2 to win 2, 2 to 2. 1 quarter, if they both hit, you win 2. Well, I got a little rhythm here. You're talking with a $20 bill, so I can go bet now with quarters for a long time. That's like, what, 60 quarters or some shit. And we're moving along. Well, so I said I bump it to 4 numbers, and I crank along. Dude, I end up walking away with that machine. I had 4 shots of some knockoff Irish whiskey. It wasn't Proper 12. It wasn't the Proper 12 apple. I had 4 shots of some Petersons or something like that. Petersons. And it wasn't bad. and I had probably 4 shots and I don't know, like 5 or 6 Miller Lights. I sat there for a while, dude. I was probably sitting at the bar for 2 hours. You know, my wife's there, everybody's there. They're playing different games. We're tearing this bar apart, and walked out of there with $110 off the original 20. So I won like $90 and drank all that alcohol, and then left back to my room. Woke up the next day, drove to the Airbnb, checked in, partied there for 3 days, woke up at the Pioneer Hotel on Monday and had strep throat, sore back, no nuts, and no money. Okay, guys, we're going to wrap that up with a little bit of NASCAR because it is getting late. NASCAR race, Goodyear 400 is this Sunday at 12 noon. Watch it if you're not too tied up with the Wells Fargo, all right, because that's going to be a good one. We do kind of want to watch the end of that, especially with Scotty Scheffler not playing. There's going to be a new winner this week. It's getting pretty bad, dude, in golf when there's just like, oh, man, Scotty Scheffler again. No, maybe it's the new Scheffler, the Schauffele. But NASCAR, Goodyear 400 is Sunday at noon. Watch the final 50. You guys should have been watching it. I tried to warn you last week in Kansas. It was the closest finish they had seen in a really, really long time, dude. It was like this. He was barely like, he was like a not even a quarter of a fingernail, not even a little, like, not even a half a fucking spoiler in front of the other car, and won it. And then you know what's crazy? The same damn thing happens in the Kentucky Derby, dude. The same damn thing happened in the Kentucky Derby. Neck and neck. The first Kentucky Derby to be concluded by a horse's nose hair since like 1959. We gotta go. Proper 12. We thank you guys, and we'll see you next time. Oh, fucking crikey. Wait, is that Australia?